Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my debate of the week, 1 of 2. This is about Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston, I believe, has been around since 2006. He's been there for quite a long time. He had his chance to try and get the World Heavyweight Championship when he was challenging against Randy Orton, but Randy Orton buried his ass in real life. Literally. He didn't like what he was doing, and Randy basically stopped all the momentum he ever had because he had one chance to get the World Heavyweight Championship title. The mid-card belt, the real one. And he was buried by him. Now, mind you, even if they had their differences, maybe he said, Kofi, I'm sorry, I fucked you up. And Kofi says, you know what, I was angry at you, I'm not angry at you anymore. That's it. They shake hands, that's it. Or they still hate each other's fucking guts because you rarely see them in the ring together. But the point of the matter is, Kofi has been buried. And has been buried and stuck in the mid-card for so long. I know he's had the US Championship at least once. I know he's had the IC Championships numerous times. I know he's had the tag team titles way more times than I can count anymore. I don't even want to know how many times. Even if it's 6 or 5, it don't make a damn difference. He's been teamed up with so many different people over the years. But the point now is, what does Kofi do? Because there's nothing for him here. He's working with New Day and he has nothing. I feel sorry for Kofi because I really believe Kofi's a great talent with a great potential. Now, does that mean he needs work? Oh, yes, he does. He's never really had a chance to really express or expand himself. Being in New Day, he's still acting like a face. He is. He's still acting exactly as he was before. Just in the very beginning of New Day, last year, when he was acting heelish, really heelish, did they actually have a chance with him? A real chance with him. And they let that go. And then when they went to New Day now, they do this really silly thing. And they've been trying to get it over. But Kofi still comes off as a face. And I've always said, and I've been saying this since New Day this year has been working, turn Kofi into a dark heel. Make him vicious. Make him angry. He has been screwed more than anyone on the roster. Well, there are more than a few people have been screwed pretty badly. But being black, he's the one that's still here, who's been here the longest, and he's been screwed. And I believe he deserves better than what he's getting. So what should happen? Kofi should leave. Because, and I agree with the Sleg Daddy on his Dolph Ziggler review, should Dolph Ziggler leave? Because when it really comes down to it, Dolph Ziggler has been around almost as long as Kofi. I believe Kofi's been there maybe a slightly longer, or maybe just came before him. I can't really be sure which one. But they've been around almost the same time. And he's in the same condition. And I agree with the Sleg Daddy. As much as I love to think that we need main event jobbers in the main event. And I said this about a Dolph Ziggler. Dolph can be a main eventer. He can job. He can be an enhanced jobber match. He could be there to be a transitional champion. We need this. We don't even have this anymore. But when I look at Kofi, he doesn't even have that option to even become a main event jobber. They've never even given a chance to even see if he can handle the full mid-card belt and the World Heavyweight Championship. They fucked him over so many times now. I can't even count how many times that it looks like he was about to rise somewhere and they just drop his ass and nothing happens. So what should happen to Kofi? Kofi should leave. Kofi should now just say, I want to end my contract and I want to leave. Go to ROH. Go to TNA. I would love to see him go to New Japan Pro Wrestling. I do believe he can improve his craft. If he hadn't already been there, he needs to go back and get a little bit more of his craft improved. Stay away for about 3 years. 2 years at the most. And then come back to WWE and see how much they missed him, because next to Dolph, the only ones who do the enhancement matches is basically Dolph, basically Kofi, basically Bray Wyatt. They're the enhanced match jobbers right now. Take one of them out, they're going to be fucked. And I believe the WWE needs to be fucked because they have not cared about the talent. Instead of letting the crowd determine if they can actually get somewhere, put the title on somebody and let them run with it for a couple of months and see if the crowd responds to it, if the merchandise sales go up, if the seats in the arenas have increased. let them try. They won't even go there with him. So that's what I really want for Kofi. I want him to go away for a while and see how badly they actually need him in the main event. Of course, you're going to say, dude, he's a mid-carder. They're going to say we need him in the mid-card. Where is the mid-card? You don't have the World Heavyweight Championship anymore. You only have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the IC title, which is still an undercard belt, and the US Championship, which John Cena holding as a mid-card belt. The IC Championship belt has always traditionally been the mid-card belt before they discarded it. Now you have the champion in a John Cena who acts more of a mid-carder than Ryback is. And Ryback may have as much interest and care, but he's no John Cena. Because John Cena is the one that's most promoted. So, think about it. John Cena is the mid-card title holder right now. So you actually think Kofi's going to go up against John Cena and actually win that title? John Cena will destroy Kofi. And that's what's going to happen. But this is what I feel like Kofi should be doing. And I hope you enjoyed this debate of the week. Please give me a comment below. The next one's about Bray Wyatt and how I feel about where he is. Have a good day and have a good night. Peace!